Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot. And this is Taurus's Soul Path reading for March of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the mid-month readings that I also offer here, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. Thank you. While there are moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You might hear a word or some song lyrics. Strong emotion may bubble up. You might smell something that reminds you of something, etc., etc. As this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. In a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself, so do pay attention to those. All right, one more card, please. No, that's too many. Don't worry. If those are meant to come out, they will come back out again. All right. All right. So we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and at the bottom we have the Knight of Cups. So in March, you are looking back at your past, and it feels like there are some questions. You may be having some negative thought loops or vacillating over whatever has happened in the past here. And this is creating this self-imposed restriction. And this feels like you're not able to move forward because you are focused on the past or lamenting the past. These types of things. Excuse me. So this is a self-imposed restriction that it does appear that you are breaking out of it. And at least this is what the Spirit is asking of you. Provided you do break free from this, which I feel like most of you will, you're headed towards this Page of Wands energy. So moving into freedom where you were bound, and really headed towards your purpose here. Towards your true potential. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Cups. So you are moving forward. And this does have a good momentum to it. It's not so fast, so it's not going to take you too fast. And I feel like this is kind of just the right speed for you, for where you're at right now. But you are moving forward with a lot of creative energy. It's like moving forward into your true potential allows you to really be creative and really be creative on creating this life that you want to live. And it does feel like you are wind assisted as you move forward. You have the grace of the divine on you, and you're really moving forward with this cup of love and compassion. I feel like this is really this cup of inspiration that you are moving forward that is tied to whatever this love is. And it feels tied into this creativity for you. So I definitely feel like if at the first part of March you are feeling a little lackluster in your creative juices, by mid to end of March you've got your mojo back. You're feeling in the flow as you move forward into spring. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. All right. The Star Baba. All right. All right, we'll take like that, huh? Okay. All right. So this is talking about this self-imposed restriction. So we have the Star Baba here. So right off the bat, the Spirit is wanting you to know that you are going to be renewed from whatever this low vibrational self-imposed restriction is. Because I feel like this may have, like I said earlier, definitely diminished some of your creative juices. This is tied into your the spirit fire element of oneself. So this is what is definitely being renewed for you. There's also an element of cosmic timing involved in this, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles. You can also utilize these energies to your benefit, and you can look that up. But again, this is speaking of these opportunities coming your way for healing, more positivity, what's the word? Rejuvenated. But really feeling more on your purpose now that your creativity is flowing a little bit more smoothly. We have the Man of Water. Now, these are, what am I trying to say? Tarot is gender neutral or not gender specific. So this is speaking about this masculine energy of emotion, and there's a dryness. Now in this deck there is also the Man of Water and the Woman of Water and all of that. So this is the man of the desert. So this is kind of how you feel a little bit at the beginning of March here. You are feeling a little emotionally dry, a little creatively dry, somewhat drained, and you kind of have this thirst for this creativity and the new experiences that brings with it, this new experience of this new kind of life for you. But I feel like whatever you're about to create, which is going to be significant and have an impact on your life, it's like at the beginning of March, it's like what you're going to create is just this diamond in the rough, and releasing yourself from this restriction of the mind is what kind of polishes it off real quick, and you're on. We have the Hermit's Pipe. So there is this spiritual catalyst coming in that is going to kind of help give you this little extra boost to help break these self-imposed restriction and kind of get you moving forward. The beginning of March, you're still kind of looking back. you're not moving back, but you are looking back, which is what keeps us from moving forward. But there is some spiritual aid coming in to change the tide for you. And it has to do with some level of wisdom or knowledge, and it is about this, and all of a sudden everything kind of clicks into place. I feel like it's recognizing your own sacredness, your own level of divinity is really this catalyst. And you're like, oh, wait a second, why am I sabotaging my future by focusing on the past? You're switching gears here. In a lot of ways, you are receiving messages from the Spirit, the divine, in your dreams. Keep a dream journal, definitely. Keep a meditation journal. And do expect this communication, because it's part of this catalyst that's going to come in and change everything. You're receiving some kind of information. And this, for a lot of you, this is going to be a very powerful experience. And I feel like this is kind of what's filling this cup here, this inspirational love here. We have path into Hades. So this is a reminder that you could easily stay in this self-imposed restriction. This is also a reminder that if you stay in this self-imposed restriction, it kind of has a potential for you to go even deeper into this. It's like, I forget the movie, but what is this saying? I don't know. It's gone now, but it's like the saying, I think, is like hate. Oh, is it Star Wars? Hate opens this gateway to these lower vibrations, essentially, is what's being said. So it's like this lower vibration of this negative thought pattern opens the doorway for these other lower vibrations to enter your energy here. And this could really have you, like it says, on the path to Hades, which is actually across the river. But anyway, this is this reminder for you. Don't let this take you any deeper than that. It is really important for you to release yourself from that. And it says, the hero rides. It has this hero riding through the desert. But I almost feel like this is you. Once you realize you kind of turn away from this dark energy, you've gotten this this powerful experience, this communication for some of you. And this has caused you to decide to move forward into freedom, into your true potential, and you begin riding forward. And then we have the hero rides. So this is you. This hero is you. And I forget, somebody else got a similar type of reading recently, but one of the other signs. But you are moving forward as the hero of your own story. This is you. The hero rides themselves out of the desert, out of this dry spell, out of this creative slump, whatever this is for you. You're becoming your own hero. You're picking yourself up, and you're riding forward with this cup. All right. Let's get a little bit more information. Please give us 3 cards for what's on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. Let's come up anymore. All right, 3 cards, please. All right. One more. And there's our river. All right. Let's just scooch this up a little bit. Alrighty. So we have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. A lot of swords right here. So we have the Three of Swords here. So what you are looking back at, you are lamenting on past pain, or the pain of having to leave something in the past, that something is over, and kind of, I feel like it's looking back at something that is well done. It's all the way done. You've walked away from it. For some of you, this is long ago. This could be years ago. But you are kind of looking back and reminded of a loss in that department, or you feel like you have lost. Now, the Spirit is wanting you to know that you're right where you're supposed to be. You're at the perfect place at the perfect time for this. But there is this pain that continues, and it's this pain that is sparking this self-imposed restriction. It's this pain, this lament of something lost in the past. But we do have the Ace of Wands, so there is this growth taking place as you release yourself. And like I said earlier, like it's like what's in this cup is inspiration, this Ace of Wands. It's kind of like you have this Ace of Wands in this cup. It's like you're stirring your cup of emotion, love, and bliss with this inspirational wand here. And you're moving across the river Six, or the Six of Swords here. So this is this rite of passage here, this self-imposed restriction, and this looking back on the past is kind of this rite of passage where you could easily go back to this grief and vacillate on this for the rest of your life, or you could go even deeper into the darkness because of this. But it does appear that you are releasing these burdens of the past so that you can actually make this journey here. But there is this transition taking place in March for you. And it does feel like the first part of March is going to be a lot different for you than the second part of March. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords. So at some point, you kind of... you smell the tide is out, and you're kind of like, why am I doing this? I have the power to not do this. I have the power to release myself with this and this from this. And this is where this Queen of Swords energy comes in, because you're, especially with this powerful spiritual experience, whatever this is for you, this allows you the energy to very firmly cut out this energy of the past and cut out this negative thought loop of all thoughts lead back to this loss or this pain for you. You're kind of cutting that cord. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. 2 or 3 cards, please. Okay. Doesn't got to be all that. Just 2 or 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. Open center. Flower of life. So, I mean, you are at the first part of March, you are looking back at this loss and this pain. You're also still maintaining your spiritual practice at this time. I feel like this is kind of like your go-to. You kind of need this. And it does look like it's paying off, because this allows you to, where the heart has been closed, this is allowing you to open this heart center, or the center of yourself. So these chakras system, the tree of life type of thing is kind of like opening up for you, and you're able to receive this information from the Spirit, and then you are reflecting it back out to the world with this love and compassion, this inspiration, whatever this creative spark is for you. And then we have the flower of life. So it's kind of like when this takes place as you're moving forward, it's like reality begins to unfold from you as you, it's like you're taking the reins of your own life. You're kind of seeing how these moving pieces of reality all kind of fit together and all kind of one thing. You're starting to work with like the fabric of reality for a lot of you. And this is this new canvas that you're working with, this fabric of reality. And this is how you're moving forward with this high level of creativity. And I don't mean like high output of product, but I feel it's like this higher spiritual plane of creativity to where you are, like I said, creating on the canvas of reality. All right. Excuse me. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Taurus's inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for March of 2023. Oh, right on the floor. All right. White Pelican. I feel like that has come out a couple times thus far. All right. White Pelican. So ease. This is how you're moving forward. The beginning of March, I don't feel you feeling this ease. You are feeling a kind of a dis-ease. But definitely moving forward, it's like whatever this is, whatever is releasing you, this powerful spiritual experience, allows you to move forward with freedom, and this freedom allows you this ease of being in how you move forward, optimism. And so you are changing this tide from this negative thought loop to this optimistic thought loop. This changes your whole reality. Grace. Right here. You're moving forward with this grace. You're wind assisted. The divine is gracing you with this opportunity here. And a lot of the signs have gotten this magic moment, golden opportunity type of reading for March. And so this is this opportunity for you. Cooperation. So you're definitely cooperating with the Spirit, and they're cooperating with you. And you may find those along your way to collaborate with, who have a similar vision as you, or are really excited about your vision. And here we have B. So creativity. Like I said, this is kind of your drive. The second half of March is whatever this creative spark is. And again, you're creating on the canvas of reality. Purpose. You're definitely on your purpose. Where was it? This is Star Baba. So, and then we have harvest. So moving forward, you are definitely cultivating something that you will be able to harvest the fruit of what you're doing here. In the past, you may have not felt like you were able to harvest your manifestation. This is different. And devotion. So your whatever your spiritual practice is very important to you. You're maintaining it even through these rough times, and this is in part why this breakthrough is coming, because you keep pushing on it. And so where you may have had some devotional practice before, devotional practice doesn't have to be where you're submitting. The devotion is just giving honor. So if there has been a spirit that has helped you quite a bit, whatever type of spirit this may be, you honor this spirit. And so this is what you're doing, this level of devotion to whatever this spirit is for you. All right. Please give us 3 cards Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please. Come on, hold it together. If I start laughing, I'll get stuck in the laugh. I won't be able to stop. So let's. All right. 2 more cards, please. So the first part of March, things feel a little cumbersome for you. It doesn't feel like things are running as smoothly as you would like. And this is in part, has you looking back at what you perceive as brighter times. But the energy is a little clunky at the beginning of March for you. Not bad, just kind of irritating. So we have this card that says, do it now. And these people are taking this rite of passage across this waterway into the, we can say the sunrise. This is this dawning of this new day for you. And it's saying, do it now. So as soon as this clicks for you, the Spirit is saying just that. Be about this. Do this quickly. Don't linger in the like, oh, I'm free from this. It's like this inspiration happens and you move forward. It's like this clean cut. You're going cold turkey on this negative thought loop. Cold turkey. And it's saying, do it now. Do it as soon as you can. It says, tomato, potato, eggplant. So at some point in human history, all these plants were thought of as taboo or poisonous or bewitched or any number one of these things. And so because of that, people went hungry and sometimes even starved because they didn't have food while they were surrounded by an abundance of food. So this is in part what's taking place here. It's like you're kind of starving, you're thirsty, you're wanting this sustenance here. And there's something in your environment, and only you will be able to know what this is, that you are overlooking and perhaps you have discarded as worthless or maybe even taboo, like you don't go there, don't even look at that. But the Spirit is asking you to kind of give these things a once-over and see if you can't utilize these things here. Down home funk. So, and this is this person, and it's kind of giving both sides of the story here, both parts of the month. So at the beginning of the month, you're definitely kind of in this funk of like, ugh. And it's like your car is broken down, and you don't have the juice to go anywhere, and you're kind of feeling stuck here. Now the second half of March is a completely different story, but it's also told here. So instead of focusing on the fact that their car doesn't work, this person is repairing their car. This person is finding joy in this creative process, and maybe has decided to even work on a new project. And this car is a metaphor, of course, but this person is just enjoying the sun of their day. They're in the flow. They're in their zone. They've got their dog there with them. They're in the sanctuary of their own environment, their own home here. And this is kind of you working on this creativity, whatever this is for you. And I would love to hear what this is, if you want to drop a comment about that. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. Thank you. Very strange shuffles in this reading. All right, we have the Prophet and the Knight. So the Prophet, and this person on this card is up close and personal, coiled up with this giant serpent here. And so the serpent generally speaks of ancient, secret, sacred knowledge, spiritual kind of knowledge, this tree of life, flower of life kind of knowledge. And so this is kind of what's given this punch here for this powerful spiritual experience that you're about to have. I also feel like when the clouds of this kind of lift for you and you're in your freedom, I feel like you are kind of looking at what you have at hand and your true potential, and you are getting glimpses of the future of where this is going to take you here. So do expect these. And again, with your dreams, keep a journal of these things, and you'll read back the journal entries from March. Say in summer, you'll read these entries back and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the synchronicities. I can't believe the way this played out. And you'll be able to see it in your journal entries. And then we have the Knight here. So, and this is also speaking of this 2 parts of March for you. At the beginning of March, it's like you've come outside from inside at night, and you were just in the bright lights of your house, and you come outside and you look up at the sky, and your eyes haven't adjusted yet. So all you notice is the darkness of the sky. But as you have this spiritual experience, whatever this is for you, it's like you begin to notice that there are stars in the sky. Your eyes begin to acclimate until all of a sudden the darkness has become background and the stars are now foreground, until you don't even notice the darkness anymore. You're just focused on the stars. You're focused on the light, your potential, your future. So you're moving from looking back to looking forward, moving from focusing on the dark to focusing on the light. And so this is your transition here. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Tauruses. Let's scooch over a little bit. Whoa, those came out with a lot of energy. So we have the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. So again, a lot of swords in this reading. And at the bottom, we have the 3 of Swords again. So a lot of swords here. So March, you are really in your thoughts about this, and it's like you go from being in your thoughts about this the past, this lament of the past, to being in your thoughts about the future. So the second part is definitely this upswing for you. But the beginning of March, you are kind of faced with this choice here to move forward or stay where you're at. But it's like you don't see that you have this choice initially, this self-imposed restriction of this negative thought loop. So you don't see that you have this choice initially, and this is giving you this 9 of Swords energy. There's a lot of worry and anxiety. You may find yourself waking up in the middle of the night thinking about this past situation and kind of like, assessing where your life is now, and you're like, what have I done? I can't believe I left that behind, or whatever that scenario is for you. And this really has you feeling like you have the whole universe, the whole cosmos weighing down on you. As you see there, this quilt here is, and it is hard to see, but there are all the zodiac signs on this quilt. So the universe is literally weighing down on this person. And this is how you feel the first part of March here. But this powerful spiritual experience gives you this juice. Now, this indicates that you're moving forward at a comfortable speed, but it's like this quickening of your creativity and this spiritual awakening is very quick. This is like getting this like mass download type of thing that kind of hits all at once. It hits very quick. We have the King of Wands here. So you're definitely stepping into a more visionary aspect of yourself. With this creativity, you're definitely becoming a leader of your own life. Whatever this creativity, you're really presenting it with a lot of like pizzazz and style here. And you're receiving honor from the spirit the way that you move forward, and also because you're honoring the spirit. And at the bottom again, we have the Three of Swords. So even though this past pain was uncomfortable and it lingers still, it was an important puzzle piece in order to get you right here at the perfect place, the perfect time. Even though this was rough for you, this has ultimately been for this moment right now. And so it's hard to look at this Three of Swords as a gift, but it is really the ability to cut this out is the gift. But you would have to see that it's there in order to cut it out. And so this is why it's presenting itself. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is this gift here. And moving forward, you're getting the abundance to step forward into your manifestation beyond the hedge of this garden, through this porthole into this new vibration, into this higher vibration. And you definitely have felt the poke and prod of the universe with the Seven of Wands here. But you have persevered through this. You're going to persevere through this and coming out shining like a diamond here. This is really quite a transition for you. And here again, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Spirit is wanting you to know that there's going to be a lot of growth for you in March, especially, and it's all like lining up right here. There's going to be a lot of growth from this powerful spiritual experience, and that it's going to hit very fast. This is a lot of growth all of a sudden. And again, this is this inspiration you hold in your cup here, and this is part of this divine gift. And this is definitely with a Hierophant, this is definitely a level up for you. There's no there's no way to chop that any other way. This is this level up for you. You're receiving the keys necessary to release yourself from these shackles of the mind here. You're reclaiming your mind. And this is also kind of speaking, your spirituality is very important, but I feel you moving forward, you're kind of bucking the system, bucking any status quo, any kind of tradition or dogmatic kind of thinking. You're kind of, you are moving forward in a different way. You're also receiving a lot of spiritual guidance. This is part of this. You're recalibrating your spiritual beliefs because of this experience. And I can see it, so I'm going to have to grab it. I'll try not to see what's underneath there. Ha! All right, and then we have the Lover's card. So you definitely find yourself at this crossroads in March where you could descend into darkness, or you can rise to the greatness of your potential. I feel like you are rising to the greatness of your potential, and coming into what is in alignment with you. Really finding more harmony as you move forward. And I feel like as you move forward, you're starting to really like fall in love with yourself. It's like you've forgotten yourself in the shuffle of life, and how important you are, and how much you bring to the table, and just how beautiful your heart is. These are things that you may have overlooked or pushed to the side for the sake of keeping the ball of life kind of rolling. But this is definitely you falling in love with yourself again. I feel like when you see what you create, you're kind of like, wow, this came from me. And it's like, it's an emotional experience for you. I feel like spring is going to be like this, like pop, fizz, not pop, fizz, but this like pop of energy for you, where it's just, things are just going to keep clicking into gear for you, clicking into place, because you're moving forward with this positive step. You're stepping with a good foot. So Tauruses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for March. And these types of things are definitely a challenge. It does appear that you face a challenge head on, and you're going to someplace amazing. And I feel like this place that you're going to is you. You are the hero of this story here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. And again, you are truly most appreciated. And Tauruses, I'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.